Hello, I am Sunita. Welcome to my class. Here I am going to discuss Karnataka DT Science most expected questions. These questions are very important. They may ask in the next month TET exams. Therefore, don't miss each and every classes. Follow the classes properly. Then revise the questions. Then you are able to pass TET very easily. Let us discuss the first question. Study the following statement about the excretory system in humans. Here they are given 5 statements. That statements they are not arranged in the proper sequence. You have to read and you have to arrange in the proper order. Here correct sequence are option B is the correct answer. Then here they are given excretory system of an human being. This is the schematic, otherwise diagrammatic representation of a excretory system. Here the blood containing useful and harmful substance reaches the kidney for filtration. You know, blood it contains both useful and harmful substances. To filter, first it will reach the kidney. In the kidney, the useful substances is absorbed by the blood, then unuseful or otherwise harmful waste it will get dissolved in the water. We'll call it as a urine. Then later that urine it will reach the urinary bladder with the help of the urethra. Urethra is the hollow tube. It is connecting between the kidney and urinary bladder. Then urine it will get deposited in urinary bladder. Then with the help of the urethra, this is the opening of a urinary bladder. With the help of the urethra, the urine it will come out. Therefore, the correct sequence for this statements are first one E, the blood containing useful and harmful substances reaches the kidney for filtration. Then next one, useful substances are absorbed back in the blood. Then waste dissolved in water or filter out as a urine in the kidneys. Then C, urethra carries urine to the urinary bladder. Then option B, urinary store in urinary bladder is passed out through the urinary opening at the end of the urethra. Therefore, correct answer is option 2 is the correct one. Second question, the pseudopodia of amoeba are used for option 1 sensing the food only, option 2 capture of the food only, option 3 movement only, option 4 movement and capture of food. The correct answer is movement and capture of food. Here this is the structure of the amoeba. Amoeba it don't have a proper structure. The structure of the amoeba it will be go on changing when it want to move, otherwise when if it is want to capture a food, then it will create like a finger like structure on its surface. Then that structure we will call it as a pseudopodia. Then it will help the movement and capture of the food. Therefore correct answer is for this question is option 4. Let us discuss the question. In column A, name of scientists are given. In column B, some of their discoveries are given. Here column A it will represent scientist and column B it will their respective discoveries. Then correct answer for this question is option A. Alexander Fleming he discovered penicillin. Then Edward Jenner he discovered smallpox vaccine. Then Louis Pasteur he discovered fermentation. Then Robert Koch he discovered anthrax bacterium. This very direct answer. You have to remember the scientist name and also their discoveries. Then easy to answer these questions. Next question. In the diagram of human eye given below, the parts marked by A, B, C, D should be labeled as. Here they are given the diagram of human eye. They are labeled as A, B, C, D. You have to identify the name of the parts. Here first one A is this one is ciliary muscles. Here the A it will indicate this one. It is nothing but ciliary muscles. Then next one is B. B is nothing but iris. B is iris, this part. Then C is lens. C is the center part. we will call it as a lens. This is the lens, and D is cornea. This layer we will call it as a cornea. This eye diagram is very important. In CET they will ask for descriptive type questions also, and in multiple choice question they may ask any parts to identify the labeling. Therefore correct answer for this question is option 4 is the correct answer. Next question. The impression of an image persists on the retina of human eye is for about. What is mean by persistence of vision means when you see an object, the object image it will be formed on the retina, then that image within how many seconds it will be on the retina, otherwise it will stay on the retina, otherwise it will retain on the retina, we will call it as a persistence of vision. Persistence of vision of normal human eye is 1/16th of a second. Therefore correct answer for this question is 1/15th. Here the nearest value of 1/16th is 1/15th. Then one more important point, the human eye and brain, they only process about 12 separate images per second. You know, the image it will form on the retina, then that image with the help of an optic nerve, it will reach the brain, then later the brain it will recognize the object. Within these two process, otherwise the correlation between retina and the brain, they can process 12 separate images per second. In 1 second they can process it will happen 12 separate images per second. Within this time they can form an images. Therefore correct answer is 1/15th of a second, the persistence of vision of an human eye. Next question, select the correct statement about biosphere reserves. First option, these are the protected area meant for the conservation of endemic species only. Second one, these are the area meant only for the conservation of plants and animals. Third option, these are the areas which help to maintain the biodiversity and culture of the areas. Fourth one, these are the protected areas reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitats and natural resources. Correct answer for this question is third option is the correct one. These are the areas which help to maintain the biodiversity and culture of the areas. Next question, a rectangular container given below is filled with a liquid heavier than water. Consider a rectangular container filled with a liquid heavier than water. Here you can observe 3 points A, B, C. They are asking the question at which point the liquid exert pressure it will be more. Let us discuss. Consider a container, rectangular container filled with a fluid heavier than water. Then here one thing you have to observe, the pressure exerted by water or any other liquid increases with increase in depth. Why it will be increases with increase in depth? Let us see the reason. First one, a liquid exerted pressure on the walls of the container. That is the first reason. The liquid it will exert pressure on the walls of the container. The next one, the pressure exerted by liquids on the walls of the container, it will be more as we go down towards the depth. As we go towards the depth, the pressure exerted by a liquid on the walls of the container it will be more. Because of these two reasons, the pressure exerted by a liquid it will be more in the depth. Correct. Therefore correct answer for this question is pressure at C it will be more compared to pressure at B, then it will be more compared to pressure at A, because they will be vary in the depth. C it will be deeper compared to B, then B will be deeper compared to A. Next question, light is falling on the surface S1, S2, S3 as shown below. The surface on which the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Here they are asking the question. Here you are having three surfaces. In these three surfaces, in which case angle of incidence it will be equal to angle of reflection. Okay, let us discuss here. Consider two surfaces. One is regular or plane mirror. Another one is a rough surface. In the plane mirror, the incident ray, it will hit on the surface properly, otherwise a regular pattern, it will follow some pattern, then at the same time it will get reflected in the proper way, otherwise it will follow a pattern. You can observe a proper pattern in the plane mirror, but in the case of a rough surface, the incident rays also, they will not follow a proper pattern. They will hit in some different direction or different angle. Then even reflection also, they will not follow a proper order or proper pattern. It will show like a irregular pattern. But in the same case, both the case also, whether it is a surface is a plane or rough surface or smooth surface, if the surfaces are different also, angle of incidence, it will be equal to angle of reflection. Therefore, correct answer for this question is all the three surface, even though they are different, angle of incidence, it will be equal to angle of reflection. Okay, next question. Study the following statement which justified the need to irrigate crops. Or option A, germination of seeds does not take place under dry condition. This statement is correct because germination of seeds, it will occur in the presence of air. If it is dry, germination, it will not take place. Option B, nutrients get transported to each part of the plant in dissolved form. Yes, this is the correct one. Nutrients, they will get transported throughout the plant body. It will occur in the dissolved form. This is also correct. Third option, the supply of water to crops at different intervals improve the texture of the soil. Structure of the soil, it will not depends upon the supply of water. Therefore, this statement is wrong. Option D, the supply of water to crop makes the soil porous, due to which the exchange of gases become easy. This statement also wrong because the supply of water, it will not make the soil pores to open up. It will not help for exchange of gases also. Then option E, water protects the crop from both frost and hot air currents. Yes, water, it will maintain the temperature of the crop. If it is too cool, if it is too hot also, it will help the plants to overcome from that condition. Therefore, this statement is correct. Therefore, correct option for this one is A, B, E statement as correct. Then remaining two statements are wrong. Next question, the ultrasound equipment used for investigating medical problems at which frequency we will use as a ultrasound to make an medical equipment. First one, let us discuss here. Infrasound below 20 Hz, audible frequency 20 to 20,000 Hz, ultrasound above 20,000 Hz. Let us give an examples. Infrasound, for example, for infrasound is elephant, it can hear the sound below 20 Hz. Then human audible range 20 to 20,000 Hz, human can hear the sound. Then 20 to 40,000, even dog, cat, they will hear the sound properly. Then next one, above 40 to almost on like 1 lakh Hz, dolphins and bat, they can hear the sound. But here above 20,000, we will call it as a ultrasound. At these range of frequency, we was used for a medical purpose. An ultrasound scan uses high frequency sound waves to make an image of a person internal body structure. Ultrasound, already I told, it will be a very high frequency because above 20,000 Hz we will use here. Then doctor commonly use ultrasound to study a developing fetus like unborn baby, a person's abdominal and pelvic organs, and also muscles and tendons, and their heart and also blood vessels. To study these organs, we will use ultrasounds. Therefore, correct answer for this question is above 20,000 Hz ultrasound equipment used for the investigating medical problems. Next question, study the following statement. You have to pick the correct statement among this four options. Option A, chromosomes are located in the nucleus. This is the wrong one because chromosomes are located in the nucleus. Option B, genes are located in the chromosomes. Yes, all the genes, they will be located in the chromosomes. Correct statement. Option C, unicellular organism respire and reproduce. Yes, best example is amoeba, blue-green algae, because in this case unicellular, it is a uni means single one. Even if it is having a single cell also, it will respire and also it will reproduce. Fourth statement, the most important function of cell membrane is to control the entry and exit of materials from cells. This is the correct one because the more important function of a cell is to control the entry and exit of a materials from the cell. Therefore, correct answer for this question is option B. Statement B, C, D is correct except A is the wrong one. Next question, a solid rectangular block of iron is kept over the top of a table with its different faces touching the table in different cases. The solid block exert option 1 same force and same pressure, option 2 same force for different pressure, option 3 different force and different pressure, option 4 different force but same pressure. Here they are asking the question, if you keep a rectangular block of iron in different position, then what is the change in the force and pressure? They are asking the question. Let us discuss in detail. Here pressure is nothing but force divided by area. If the area increases, pressure decreases. If area decreases, pressure increases, because these two are inversely proportional to each other. First, see what is meant by force. Force is nothing but weight of the body. Weight of the body, it will not change whether you are keeping in horizontal way or otherwise you are keeping in vertical way. Weight, it will not depends upon the position. Therefore, in both the cases also, weight it will be same. Therefore, force will be same. Then next one, coming to the pressure, if you keep the if you keep a rectangular block horizontally, then this block it will covers more area. Therefore, if it is cover more area, then pressure it will be less. In this case, pressure it will be less. Consider this area is 0.1 meter square, then pressure is 1000 pascals in this position. Consider another one. If you keep a rectangular block vertically, then it will cover a small area. If it is covering small area, pressure it will be more. Therefore, area is 0.01 meter square, then pressure is 10,000 pascal. Compare these two cases. If area is less, pressure is more. If area is more, pressure is less, because they are inversely proportional to each other. Therefore, in this case, we can conclude, if depends upon the position, the force applied by an wooden iron rectangular block, it will be same. Force will be same, but pressure it will be different, depends upon the position. Therefore, correct answer is same force but different pressure, because force and pressure they depends upon the area. Let us coming to next question. In the diagram of animal cell given below, the correct labeling of the parts A, B, C, D is. Here they are asking the labeling of an animal cell. Here they are given 4 options. One thing you have to remember here, if you have to consider the option. If you read the option, then using eliminated method easily you can find out the answer. Consider here 4 options. Wherever you are having cell wall, it is a labeling of an plant cell. Therefore, you can eliminate this option. Here also cell wall is there. Here this one also you can eliminate easily. Then chloroplast, this is also cell, plant cell. This option also you can eliminate. The remaining, the second option, that is the correct answer. In this way, if you answer, this is not applicable for all the questions. This is applicable for only few questions, but this trick also, small trick also you have to remember. Then here A, it will represent a cell membrane, B is vacuole, C is the nucleus, and D is the cytoplasm. Therefore, second option is the correct answer. Thanks for listening my class. Tell me your valuable feedback. If you have any doubt in any question, ask me. Whatever the topic discussed here, read the topic in detail, how much possible according to the question. I covered the concept, but you have to study in detail. If they ask any type of multiple choice question, if you know the concept or topic properly, then you can easily answer the question. Therefore, read it carefully. Science is not a mug-up topic, otherwise not a mug-up subject. You have to understand properly, then you are able to solve the questions.